There is no power for change greater than a community discovering what it cares about. In case nobody has told you that you appreciate it, in case you haven't got your flowers, welcome to the Rose Garden. This is your boy Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, the host of the Talk to Me Nice podcast. I'm here with a new mini segment called the Rose Garden, where we give everybody their flowers. Like always, of course, I'm gonna have the people in the back row introduce themselves first, let them know where you at, who you are, and where they can find you at.
Hey man, I go by Peace Stern Club. We're finna plug y'all into the Rose Garden. We're finna go up, so tune in. You can find me, I'm sorry. You can find me on Facebook at Precious Stern.
I go by Breon, you know, I'm just here with AMZ.
That's all you need to know.
Find me Breeder Plug on Facebook, same on Instagram.
I'm Maya, you can find me on Facebook at Maya D. Hill. You can also find me on Instagram at Maya with 4 A's, DH, because last time I forgot.
Well, you showed it, right?
I was in here like, I think.
She figured it out, guys. She figured it out. Alright, and of course.
My name's Zay, owner, founder, creator of AMZ. We're building a legacy. You can find me on Facebook at Zay Chatila, Instagram, AMZ Kennels, or also on Facebook, AMZ Roadside Auto Service.
Alright, so right here beside me, man, this is the definition of a hustler, man. Running 2 successful businesses. It's just 2 at this point. You might have had 3 the last time I say you never know what you're doing. We'll get more in depth with that in a second, but I wanted to start, of course, with the event that you're doing on November 13th. So explain to us what this event means to you and what made you decide to do it.
Well, I'm not even gonna hold you. Me and him were sitting talking one day, and he's from Florida, Fort Lauderdale. You want to tell him?
Alright, so I'm from down in Fort Lauderdale, and we used to do like this little kid back Sunday, but like every neighborhood, cause just came together for one fun day instead of the violence. So I just was talking about to him like, I didn't see that happen up there yet. Let's go ahead and do it.
I said it wouldn't work. I was the devil advocate on it. I said, I'm from here, and I don't see too many people wanting to get together. You know what I'm saying? But the more we talked about it, the better it sounded. And Warner Robins, Macon, Fort Valley, Millersville, Hogginsville, we need something like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody coming together for something positive versus a funeral or, what I'm saying, something like a club, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Come out and enjoy. You can bring your kids. Everybody got a kid now. Bring your kids out, free food and all that. It's just about giving away, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, I ain't had much, but I got enough now to where I can give back and I want to give back. Yeah. Same with him and same with the Bowie, the other person hosting the event with us.
So y'all got a lot of events planned. I know y'all got kickball, some other
Kickball, 7-on-7 flag football, and a basketball tournament.
Do y'all already got a lot of people signed up, or how's that going?
We do got a few teams. I'm competing. I got my team. I haven't played basketball in about 2 years, but I'm coming out of retirement for it.
He coming.
You know my team. Shout out Joe, James, and Bogey. We already won. I know it, but we're gonna see who's gonna come out here. We got about 3 other teams already set and ready to go, but we want some more. Unlimited teams. We'll play all day if y'all want to. It's just fun and games, so don't come out there trying to fight it. Yeah. If you lose, you know what I'm saying.
Y'all winning? Y'all think y'all winning or what?
I know we're winning. I know we're winning.
Still trying to get my crew. I won't even pretend, man. My knees bad, right? We just gonna show up, man. So as far as for the people who want to sign up, how do they reach out?
You can reach out to me on Facebook, Zay Chatila, that's Chitila. I'm the only one with that last name, so of course you'll find me. Also, Bowie is a Boo Man Darian Bowie on Facebook.
Well, like I told y'all in the beginning, just reach out at me. Breeder Plug on Facebook also.
Alright, and I know y'all also welcome the vendors. Same people to reach out to as far as they want the vendors.
Yeah, vendors. I'm more excited about the vendors because I'm big on business, especially people who start the businesses. Because nowadays, $7.25, $8, $9 is not enough. Yeah. So if you got the drive to start a business, whether you're big, small, or you started yesterday, come out. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. If you can't afford the vendor fee, talk to me. I'm big on that. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to me. Let's work something out. Let me hear what you got to say so we can get you out there and get your product sold so other people can see what you got. You know what I'm saying? It might be somebody who comes from out of town and they might wipe you out. So just reach out to me, him, or Bowie so we can get you out there.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. And definitely, it's an honor for y'all reached out to me, man, and just
told me to come up there, man. Definitely something I'm looking forward to, man. So, what would you all consider a successful event, man, at the end of this?
Everybody comes out and enjoys themselves.
Is there more events planned in the future yet, or we wait to see how this one turns out?
Definitely more events planned in the future. Always more events, always more things planned. We got one coming up probably 3 months after this one. We're not going to say too much about it on here, but it'll be a nice big one. One that we feel like a lot of people will come out. Everybody who likes to fight, hint, hint.
So I have a question, like with these community events, do you feel like there's a such thing as an L in this situation as community events? Like, do you feel like you'll take a loss? Like, say if only 3 people came out, do you feel like that's an L to you?
I'm just gonna say I know 3 people ain't gonna come out. My family.
But no, I'm just saying, like, other than your family, but just saying,
because
the only loss that I feel is for the people that don't participate or come out.
I like that.
you took the words out of my mouth. That's it. It's really your loss if you don't come in any situation, whether you're a vendor. Because the vendors, you have an opportunity to get out there, pop up, and let the people see what you got. Walk up to somebody and say, hey, let me show you what I got. You know what I'm saying? You never. Also, it's not just for that, for business owners and vendors. You have a chance to meet other people and network and see what other people have to say and help you. And you might meet somebody who's going to help your business go to the next level.
Yes, man. I feel like something like this is for the community, man. If one person came out and was impacted positively, that was the goal of the event. So it's a successful event just off of that. But definitely an event, November 13th. What's the time it starts?
11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I like that.
I just want to say, don't be scared to come out. Don't wait for the last minute, and don't wait for your homeboy or somebody you want to follow to come out.
Yeah.
Come out and have a good time and do what you do as a business owner, because this is a chance to grow.
And if it's just not about the business, also if you want to play inside the tournaments, come out.
Yeah, and it's a family event. Bring the kids, let the kids have a good time. We got bouncy houses set up and all that. So.
I was just gonna ask, because I come out there for
Yeah, bouncy houses. You know what I'm saying?
You said free food?
Free food.
that got me saying.
Right there. That's where it ends at, man. So let's jump into one of your businesses, of course, dog breeding, man. I want to pick your brain off because I low-key want a dog. So I'm glad you're here. First off, how long have you been breeding?
About a year now. I wouldn't even say breeding the whole year. I just had my first litter recently, Saturday. He actually helped me, ironically. He helped me get it out. He's an expert. He's done it before. But first litter just came about a week ago. But I've only been breeding and with these dogs, the amount of dogs I've had for about a year now.
Got you. What's your backstory? What made you start breeding?
I don't know what it is, but I've always loved dogs. I've had one other dog other than the dogs I had now, and a past situation and me just not being in the right situation, I couldn't keep them. And I always said when I get another one, I'm gonna just do right, make sure. And I was in a better situation when I got the first one, then I got the second one, and the third one, and then the fourth one, and then the fifth one, and then I knew what I needed to do. You know what I mean? And then I knew what I needed to do. So now I got 8 dogs. I got the one I'm keeping out of the litter, so 9, and then I got another one coming from Florida, November 10th, so that'll be 10. And yeah, but 2023 will be the AMZ Kennels breakout year. If you're a kennel in Georgia, I like competition, friendly competition, but you're not having better, cuter dogs than mine come 2023.
2023. So what's the year in between that for?
Growth. Follow the story. Follow each dog. Follow the puppies and the growth. That's what the kennel page is mainly for. I got 3 puppies right now currently on hand. That's Boss, Brooklyn, and Black Diamond, aka Diamond. Those 3 right there, Boss and Brooklyn, those are Merle. I don't know if you know about Merle, but they're pretty expensive and they're real nice. Coats are real nice, come out spotted, dotted, ticked and tacked and whatnot. But those are going to be the start of a legacy, if I could say. Because that's what I'm big on, is legacies. And those dogs will probably carry on, and I hope they carry on past as long as I'm around, if you know what I mean.
Gotcha. So do you specialize in any specific dogs, or are you still
Pit bulls right now. Pit bulls, American bullies and American pit bulls is basically what I'm dealing with right now. Come 2023, that's why I say we're taking over. I will start with the Frenchies, and I will try to get into like teacup Yorkies, because I got an old lady.
Money right there, the teacup.
Yeah, the teacup Yorkies. And the Frenchies, I'm not gonna lie.
Gotcha. So from a breeder standpoint, is there an advantage to special? Like I know some people only do certain dogs. Is there an advantage to that?
No, I don't think so. I personally, I'm breeding both. I know a lot of breeders who you go to and they have the cutest dog and you want to get it and they tell you $5,000 and that's your bills for the next 2 months. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have it to do. So I got dogs that look just like that for $600, $700, $750. You know what I'm saying? Purebred, papered. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. It's just I'm not just in it for the money. These dogs I treat like family and they are family. So when they get rehomed, they're rehomed to a family.
Like
You know what I mean? You're just paying a fee, a promise fee.
I like that. I like that. So what do you consider when you're trying to pick the parents to breed these dogs?
The best combination. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I already have a match for Boston, Brooklyn. They're both Merle, so they're gonna come out with double Merle. So they're gonna be.
No, you said the best combination for the people who aren't in dog breeding, and of course, not to give away your business strategy, of course. But don't tell them everything. But when you say the combination, what's that combination that you're kind of looking for?
You have to know what your dogs have in them. That's all I can really say. You have to know not just who the parents are, but who the grandparents are, who the great grandparents are, what the aunties look like, what the uncles look like, what the brothers look like.
Damn.
That makes sense,
I
though.
didn't know it was so much.
You
I
gotta
didn't know
know.
it was so much.
No.
I have a great dog. Everybody that's seen him, his name's Draco. He's gray, he's a blue American pit. He's gray, but his dad is red and his mom is black. That's all I'm gonna say as far as
Now,
I don't know what you're doing.
for the people who want a dog and they decide they're gonna call AMZ, does your dogs come with any type of guarantees or anything like that?
They're gonna be well taken care of, up to date on shots, dewormed. They're not gonna be treated bad. They're gonna be loved when they come. So you're gonna have to get either unspoil them or keep spoiling them, if that makes sense.
I like that. I like that. Now I gotta add, this is a personal question because I was gonna buy a German Shepherd. I know you do German Shepherds, but I was gonna buy a German Shepherd like a year ago for like $1,400. Is that a good price for a German
For a
Shepherd?
German Shepherd, yes. For a
Okay.
German
Hey, that
Shepherd.
was a personal question. I just had to ask. Now, the reason they told me, you said what? I messed up then. It was a puppy too, but they said it was AKC, which is why they had that price there.
That is exactly right.
So I understand that's basically like a dog verification
That's exactly.
for people.
Exactly.
Is it more than just that, or is it something more? 'Cause I see-
It's saying it's basically a clarification on your dog's breed, saying they're not mixed with anything outside of a pit bull breed or whatever, a German Shepherd breed in your case or whatever it is. A lot of dogs you may get, they may have something somewhere in the line that's not a pit bull and it's still a mutt. You know, not to be rude, but it's still a mutt. And a lot of people don't know that, so they wouldn't be AKC registered, UKC registered. So when they are that, that's why they're so high, because it's a clarification versus a word of mouth, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. It's just like basically a cosign. So, do you do a lot of AKC dogs or no?
I have two right now. The reason why they could all be UKC, you have to register them as the puppies come. My puppies are UKC, the older ones are not, only because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not 100% sure if they are,
I prefer
because
that.
they're not UKC registered.
I prefer that then. You be honest
Yeah.
with me and I say, hey, this is
They don't have
purebred.
from the I've seen auntie, uncles, grandparents, and everything. They don't have anything that looks outside, but I haven't just gone out of my way to get them registered, because then the money it costs to get them registered, the reason why people sell them for $1,400, $1,500, $2,000.
Yeah. And to be honest, unless you're like about to be like having dogs and like the shows and stuff, I don't think like that. I know I personally don't.
You don't
probably
need
care.
them like that. And if you do have the show dogs, just not, they're 9 times out of 10 much, because natural American breeded bullies and American pit bulls do not have bow that on. But
That's a whole. See, he's showing his
Like
expertise.
that.
I ain't trying to be rude, but
That's
just
all.
know what you're putting your money into when somebody says they got a $10,000 dog and they're bow legged.
Gotcha. I mean, hey, he's showing his knowledge off right now. So this is your first litter, so I guess this question. But you said you do it too, though.
I done it in the past.
So I'm gonna put this to you then. Have you ever had a litter that you had an issue getting rid of, or do the dogs usually go quickly?
Usually the mother, when they is born and everything, the mother can smell if something is wrong with them. and she'll usually eat them.
She eat dog what?
She'll usually.
I heard that.
Yeah, I can't tell, but I, you know.
She'll usually eat them, and if one of them is bad in health, she killed the whole litter. Like literally.
Has that happened to you?
Yeah, it happened when I had.
I hate to be that guy. Did she eat the whole? Did she eat the whole dog, or is it like just a
No,
little
no, because you know the bone's still soft, so it's just like they're eating your chicken bone that you throw into them. And yeah.
Wow.
I had another litter. They died within 3 days because we had them in the shed, and when they scared first come out, they could shed off real quick, so it all just peeled. So the sun killed them within 3 days.
Oh,
So
yeah. So do y'all? I know you said you getting off the ground. Do you work with other dog breeders as far as like you may have the mom? Do you meet with somebody for like
I
a
do.
dad?
I've studied one dog. I have a XL bully. His name is Nico. I studied him about 2 weeks ago, and I charge a fee and then a pup back. So
It's more profitable. Ain't it more profitable to have the mom than the dad?
very much so. Very much so.
I thought that, yeah, because you keep like, they ain't trying to get in the business of it. Ain't like a certain percentage, like the mom always gets more than the dad or something.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, if you have a stud, which is the male, you just charge a fee and then you want a pup back or 2 pup back. A lot of breeders will not give you more than 2 puppies because dogs don't have a million babies.
That
They
makes
gotta make
sense.
their money too.
So if you had the guy dog, would you then request maybe a female puppy back?
Every time.
Makes
Every
sense.
time.
Makes sense. So the guy basically.
Keep the father's breed going as well. You know, keep his genetics going as well. So every time you keep a girl.
And I'm just getting into the question. So is it smarter? You wouldn't have like a whole thing of just females though. You would want males too though, would you? Or if you
Of
could
course,
prefer.
I have more females than males, but that's because I can mix and match with, males can get more than one female pregnant at the same time.
Yeah.
So I have more females than male preferably, but
Plus,
Yeah, I
that's,
guess it's
that's
just off the
it sounds like that's kind of where the money at too. So I would want more females than males.
a lot more to deal with though. So if you are getting into breeding, just know it's a female.
What's the drawback to that then? That's a good thing. You just brought up.
I will compare it to this. If you are dealing with an aggressive, crazy female, that is like a pit bull female times 10. So that's just what you get.
So we just finished up talking about your dogs. Now let's jump into this AMZ Roadside, man. How long has that been going on?
Since December 13th, 2020, I told you on the
Y'all remember this?
episode 20 of the Talk to Me Nice podcast, I had told you that's when I stopped working my 9 to 5. I got tired of it. And I started that just call me if you need me, and then it turned into me getting into how do I get more jobs, how do I get it from people calling me, hitting me up on Facebook, hey, I need to lock out. Got into insurance companies, got a few contracts, and it's just been...
Now on the podcast, I remember you had said you quit, you was working at Sonic, and you're well known for that. I let you slide on that episode. You said you were well known for working at Sonic. I'd be wrong if I didn't ask. Why are you well known?
I was just the guy. I was feeling myself. I was smelling myself, fresh out of high school, needed a job. I didn't want to go to college. College ain't for everybody. But I was just in my mind, I was in my prime. I didn't mind working at Sonic, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't just a regular worker. I was always a manager. I worked my way up fast. Within 6 months, I was a manager. When the general manager went to basic training, I was the interim general manager for a little while. So it wasn't just, I really did what I wanted to do. So it wasn't bad.
You were one of those, you kind of,
Fact.
yeah, but they knew you was going to work though.
Yeah,
so
but the job I quit though was Matio's. I was working at a pizza place. That was the last job I ever worked. And then
Was it worth it?
Very much so. I've never seen this type of. I come from struggle. I don't know if you know me. I come from struggle.
Tell them don't count your pockets, guys. Tell them. Be up right there.
You know what I'm saying? I come from struggle. I ain't never had much. You know what I'm saying? The fact that if my mom's asked me for something, I got it. My grandma asked me for something, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my family, my niece, my nephew, my jit, my folks. So
People don't understand. That's a whole different feeling.
you know what I'm saying? So I can't say it was the best decision ever made.
So for the people who are watching this, who now they know, of course, you got a roadside business. What all services do you offer? If they were
For the
stuck on the side
roadside part, tire changes, meaning if you got a spare tire, we will come change your tire. A lot of people get confused with that, so I just want to clarify. I'm not bringing you a tire. None of my workers are bringing you a tire because somebody else is calling. We do lockouts. if you know you ain't got your key, please don't call because we don't make keys.
That's another thing I'm gonna ask you. Y'all don't make keys. I just get
and
you
then
in
the reason why we don't
you
make
stuck
keys
there.
is because that's a whole different field.
Yeah.
That's a whole different
Have you
field.
ever thought of branching into that? Do everything?
Definitely. We also do jump starts and fuel delivery. So if you run out of gas, we'll bring you some gas, $5-10, whatever you need to get you to the gas station.
Okay. So do you stay local usually when you do yours, or you willing to travel?
Not gonna lie, Macon is popping. A lot of people break down in Macon. East Macon, I love you. Shout out East
He
Macon.
said East Macon.
Shout out East Macon, man. They is popping out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all break down a lot, which ain't bad. Don't think it's bad. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get the
Don't around. It depends where. I'll go to Atlanta if you want me to. You just got to pay the fee. I charge $2 per extra mile after 25 miles.
Is that
So you
average
gotta-
as far as I know?
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty cheap. Everything I do is pretty cheap because I want you to come to me anyway. You know what I'm saying? The more business I got, the more money I make.
Gotcha. So what's the overall goal with the roadside business? What do you see yourself?
AAA everywhere.
Self-explanatory.
AAA.
So, of course, other than the event we know that's coming up on the 13th, man, that everybody should be at, what else do you got going on? What else can people kind of look out for you on? Either one of you all, of course.
A big pop at the end of the year. Everybody gonna come.
What's that?
It's gonna be a decent event. It's gonna be big, and everybody gonna wanna come.
What was it called?
It might be. I can't tell you the name of it.
Yeah.
Damn,
I said it.
I thought he said it.
I can't tell you the name. It's just gonna be.
You
big.
said like a vent pop. What's that?
It's a big. It's gonna be big.
beer pong.
It's gonna be something
Beer
big.
pong.
You know?
Something.
Can't really name what it's gonna be, but
If you're moving or thinking about moving anytime in 2022, I'm gonna give you a number pretty soon to call. AMZ is starting a moving company.
That boy, everybody.
That's hard.
Remember I told you?
Now you the brand.
Remember when I just said when we started? Remember when I just said we started? He got 2 businesses. You ain't got 3 yet, do you? Nah, not shit. Yes, he did.
Yeah, you asked me if anything else is going, so I might as well say it. We do got not a trucking business, but a moving business coming. So if you're moving, and I want to really talk to my military people. If you are moving anywhere from Georgia to California, call us because we will move your stuff for you so you don't have to handle nothing but what you got to do with the military. It don't matter, state to state, city to city, we'll move you. But we'll get that stuff in the page set up on Facebook, and you'll be able to follow that by the end of the year.
That's what's up. That's dope. That's dope. All right. So, anything else you need to say? The spotlight is both of you all. Anything else y'all need to let people aware of, man?
come out to the event November 13th.
Other than that, that's it.
Me and my crew, man, we coming to take them boys out at their own event, man.
No, man,
Y'all already know the vibes, man. Now, of course, this is the first episode of the new mini-series called The Rose Garden. So you came here, we gave you your flowers, made sure you look good. Y'all know how we end it though, man. You need to let somebody know. You ain't gotta know them. You just see them in passing, you see them working. I need you to end this out by giving them their flowers.
I want to give somebody I went to school with some flowers. Her name is Kamori Edwards. I don't know if y'all know her, if y'all like art, but she's probably the hardest person I've never seen with the paint. She's also the first person that came to mind because I knew her back in 2014, 2015 when she was just drawing, not even showing people her drawings. So y'all need to go mess with her, look at her drawings, get you some drawings. She does portraits, find a picture on Google, she gonna draw. She does painting, whatever you need, she can do it. Custom shoes, whatever. Her name is Kamora Edwards on Facebook, and she does her thing for real.
That's what's up, that's what's up. Anything else y'all got to say for them before we go and get out of here? Anything else you want to give somebody their flowers?
I don't know too much people. I don't know too much people. I don't know nobody out this way. I'm already starting off the first event. Since I
Get somebody some flowers down in Florida. Who needs some flowers in Florida? Nobody did flowers. None of y'all did done.
I'm how to get into my brother, Young Pacino, you know. He just now started off on his music and he real hot. That's all.
That's love, that's love. Well, if no one else has nothing to say, definitely appreciate y'all coming, man. Appreciate y'all time, man. Please come to his event, man. We're going to be there. You need to be there. Come support, man.
Man, if you can hoop, play football, anything like that, come out.
Even if you can't, come out.
Come out, you know what I'm saying? Live performance, DJ, fun for the kids, bounce house, free food, like I said, giveaways and all that. Y'all come out, show support, show love. If you're a business owner vendor, get with me ASAP.
Out here.
All right, just like that. We good to go.